Mitchell, Chair of the Utilities Commission, and with me this morning are Commissioners Brown Bland, Duffley, Hughes, McKissick, and Kimmerite. In compliance with State Government Ethics Act, I remind members of the Commission of our duty to avoid conflicts of interest and inquire at this time as to whether any member of the Commission has a known conflict with respect to matters coming before us this morning. The record will reflect that no conflicts have been identified, so we'll proceed with Public Staff Item 1.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Tommy Williamson with the Public Staff Energy Division. Item 1 are applications from Duke Energy Carolinas and Duke Energy Progress for the approval of income qualified residential load control programs. Public Staff has reviewed the item and recommends their approval as filed. Thank you.
Second. All right, it's been moved and seconded that the item be approved as recommended by the public staff. Before we get to the vote, I will have a few questions for you, Mr. Williamson. In reviewing the company's submittal for this program, it looks like they've identified or projected participation based on KWs as opposed to numbers of participants. Do you recall that in the materials submitted?
Let's see, Commissioner, I'm looking. Can you reference where you're looking? I'm looking on page 5 of the application, and looking at their market potential. Looks like they had 3,034 residential customers. This was the EnergyWise, which is
Okay, so they have indicated specific numbers of customers.
Yes.
And you all have reviewed those numbers and are satisfied with the projections there?
Yes, we will.
Okay. And then one of the make sure I understand the eligibility requirements correctly. So if a customer were to participate in, I believe it's the company provided thermostat option, that customer would have had to participated previously in a company EE program. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And why that eligibility criteria?
And I'm going back also from their application and just reading, says the program is available to individually metered income qualified, and that's the key, income qualified residential customers that have participated in income qualified programs, including but not limited to EE programs in the last 36 months.
Okay. And so so then am I understanding correctly, or is it that you have to have participated in a program over the past 36 months to participate in any way in this program?
That's correct.
Okay. So it's not just the the company provided thermostat option.
Oh, you said, let me make sure it will be clarified. So what they're focusing this program on are existing participants in income qualified programs.
Okay.
So the company, the existing EE programs that are income qualified, it's that universe that can participate.
Okay. And that's really what I was getting at. So
Okay.
you've helped me understand.
Sure.
So it's just a smaller universe of potential customers, period, for this program. Okay. And I had some questions for you on winter DSM, but we'll save those for another time.
Okay.
Let me check and see with commissioners if any questions for the public staff or on the program. All right, we've got a motion that's been seconded for the item to be approved as recommended by the public staff. Questions or discussion on the motion? Not hearing any. All in favor indicate with an eye. Is there anyone opposed? All right, that motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Williamson. All right, next up, we've got Public Staff Item 2.
Morning, Chair, Commissioners. I'm Neha Patel with Public Staff's Energy Division. Item 2 is docket G9 sub 835, an application filed by Piedmont Natural Gas on November 15, 2023, requesting authority to adjust its rates effective December 1st, 2023 to implement an increase in its biannual adjustment. Commission staff requested 2 additions to the proposed order, which the public staff agrees with. They are deleting the words by October 31st of each year at the end of the second paragraph on page 1 and changing remove previous increment to remove current increment in the description column on the table on page 1. Public staff will provide a revised proposed order to the commission staff.
All right, it's been moved and seconded that the item be approved as recommended by the public staff. Questions or discussion on that motion? All right, hearing none. All in favor indicate with an eye. Is there anyone that's opposed? All right, that motion carries. Thank you, Ms. Patel. All right, the commission has before us our minutes of the November 20th, 2023 staff conference for approval. I'll take a motion. All right, it's been moved and seconded that our minutes from the November 20th staff conference be approved. All in favor indicate with an eye. Is there anyone opposed? All right, that motion carries. All right, before we adjourn, any additional business for the commission this morning? All right, hearing none, we'll be adjourned. Thank you very much, everybody. Let's go off the record, please.